Well, welcome back to another edition of Meet the Crew. We are so glad to see you guys back here today. As you can see, I have my wonderful fifth grade team with us today. Welcome, fifth grade team. It's good to see you guys. We are one member short of our fifth grade team, and when he or she arrives, we will make sure that you are welcoming those as well. But we figured we'd go ahead and start this today so we can get this out there so you guys can meet your fifth grade teachers. Now, I'm going to jump right in because you guys are going to have a chance to introduce yourself at some point throughout this summer, and then the fall rolls around. So we're going to start with the same question I've been starting on every video because I love this question. And we're going to start with, who was your favorite teacher when you were in school? And I'm going to start with Miss Seaton today.
My favorite teacher was from elementary school. He was my sixth grade social studies teacher, Mr. Tolbert. He made things interesting. He was a huge fan of project-based learning, and I was not a huge fan of social studies, so he made it great. And my mom still sees him at the grocery store.
Great. What about you, Miss Hewley?
So my teacher was named Miss Patterson, and it's crazy enough because when she was my teacher, she wasn't my favorite. She only became my favorite when I became an adult, and I realized that what she was saying all came true. And it's crazy because when I was in her class, I was like, oh my gosh, she's so mean, she's so mean, she's so mean. But she loved me. Like, at the end of the day, her tough love, I will never forget. Her hugs that I used to receive when I didn't want them, her attention when I was misbehaving, led me to just continue to remember her and to remember that love. And she was one of the reasons why I became a teacher. So I want to give her that out.
That's fantastic. I keep telling my students and my son that too, that I promise I know what I'm talking about, but it doesn't matter sometimes. But anyway,
exactly.
Miss Johnson, what about you?
My favorite teacher was my second grade teacher, Miss Regan, and I was a huge teacher's pet, and I knew I wanted to be a teacher since I was very little, and she let me take on the little mini teacher role. So I helped grade papers, and I helped do centers and rotations, so that kind of got my passion for teaching jump-started ever since a young age.
That's great. I love asking, and I've said it on every video, but it's worth repeating. I love asking teachers this question because it shows where our hearts come from. It shows the passion that we have, because typically we are here because of another teacher as well. So shout out to all you teachers out there. Okay, sticking with the school theme, another question I've been asking everybody: what was your favorite meal in the cafeteria growing up? Or if you were a home lunch person, what was your favorite thing that your mom or your dad or your grandparents put in your home lunch? So let's start with you, Ms. Johnson. We'll go back to you.
Usually I brought my lunch because I'm a pretty picky eater, but Thursdays were chicken fried steak days, and we had mashed potatoes and rolls, and my whole table that I sat with, we'd make a sandwich out of the roll and mashed potatoes and chicken fried steak. I look forward to Thursday lunch every week.
Man, if you watch the administration one, you'd be friends with Mrs. Gaunt, because she apparently only ate mashed potatoes and rolls and somehow is still alive today. So I'm not sure. Miss Hewley, how about you?
So there was 2 days, and I'm specifically going back to when I was a little bit older in high school. We had a catered pizza day. So we would have different pizza venues come in, and then there was also another day where we had sandwich day, like sub sandwiches and cold cut sandwiches. And for some reason, the sauce that we would put on the sandwiches, I'm not really sure what was in the sauce. However, it made that bread so soggy that I remember just like licking my fingers every time that we would get either a sub sandwich or every time we would get a pizza, we would put that sauce on everything. So it was almost like a ranch. So it was like a dipping for anything, for any purpose. You can put it on everything. So I remember those two things from the cafeteria.
Awesome. Miss Seaton, how about you?
I don't really remember buying a school lunch at all growing up, but when I first started teaching in HEB, I always liked T-Bird on a bun day.
That is a thing. HEB kids. My wife is an HEB kid, and a lot of HEB people I've talked to, the T-Bird on a bun is no joke. They talk about that thing like it's got some folklore legend to it or something. It's pretty funny.
Let me know, what is this T-Bird on a bun?
It's a fried turkey sandwich, basically. It's like a fried chicken sandwich, but it's turkey instead of chicken. So, but you know, why don't just call it a turkey sandwich? A T-Bird makes me think it's some sort of like mystical bird or something like that. So I know it's an HEB thing. I didn't grow up in HEB, so I never had them. But okay, so I'm gonna break away from the school theme. And we all know that fifth grade teachers especially are their own form of superheroes. But if you could choose one superpower, what would it be? And I'm going to start with you, Miss Hewley.
So this one was really hard because I have a 10-year-old son and I had to ask for his advice. He gave me the top 3 superpowers and I had to choose from one because I'm not really a superhero type of person. And I could have easily said, oh, I want to have speed or I want to have flight. Well, he told me about this thing called shape shifting.
Oh, yeah.
And whoa, it blew my mind. So I've seen Avengers movies all the time. I've noticed things such as X-Men and all of that stuff, but I didn't know that it was a title for shape shifting until he told me what it was. And so now I am going to choose shape shifting as my superpower. If I could shape into anyone at any time, that would definitely be my superpower.
Okay, that's great. Ms. Johnson, how about you?
I think I would want the power to be able to teleport. That way I could go anywhere I wanted in just the blink of an eye, and I could travel over the weekend, like to a different country. That's definitely what I would choose.
I have said for years that I would be a guinea pig for teleportation if it meant I could go anywhere for free and not have to drive anywhere because I don't like driving.
Yes.
So I'm with you. I understand that. Miss Seaton, how about you?
Okay, those were good ones, but for me, hands down, reading minds.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's dangerous. Sometimes you don't want to know what people are thinking inside. They make movies about that, Miss Seaton. You don't want to know what everybody wants. That's great. Okay, those are great answers. I love that y'all didn't go with the typical, like, I want to fly or whatever. I love that y'all thought about it and brought something different to the table. Okay, last thing, random pick 'em. Real quick, tacos or burgers? Miss Seaton, what about you?
Tacos.
Okay, Miss Hewley.
Taco Tuesday, all the way, hands down.
All right, Miss Johnson, don't ruin it.
I'm a burger girl.
Oh, no.
Burger.
All right, okay, I can respect it. That's great. I'm a big taco guy. My wife says that I anytime that she suggests tacos, I'm up for it. But I do like a good burger, but I'm gonna go tacos as well. So awesome. Well, that's it. Real simple, real fun. It's really great to get to know you guys. I hope that you guys watching really enjoy getting to know your fifth grade team. Once again, we will come back with the 4th member whenever he or she joins us. Now, don't forget to like our Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube. That way you can be in touch with what we are doing this summer. We're going to be bringing things to you, not just videos, but information, registration information, things that you can do to get plugged into this new school, because we are so excited to see you guys in the fall and get to be with you to start off the Arbor Creek Cardinal ways. So we can't wait to see you guys, and don't forget to take flight.
Bye. We can't wait to see you.
I can't wait to see you.
Way to go, 5th grade.